Hello everybody and welcome. What I am trying to do is I made a copy of my image loader example and I put it in another whole directory, so I just basically copied the whole project. And then I got these new graphics that I'm going to keep in the star, and then I'm going to grab a coin and then throw in some dirt and grass colored textures. We'll see what we can do. I am not entirely sure what I'm going to do, but we'll see. Basically, we're going to gut this whole program. I'm going to leave a few things here. Here's all the variables and stuff, so maybe we'll just go like this. So that anytime I want to reference what the old code was, I can just look rather than having to reload everything. And now we know what to delete. So let's just go here. Whoops. Right. You know, for these, let's actually delete and just keep one of each of those. Not that I really need that, but this stuff. Keep this one. That we can leave in the key release. So the key pressed and key released will be in place when we need it. Okay, great. So we commented out everything basically from the old ship rotation program. And now what we want to do is go into here. So you see it calls an image object. So I probably need to go and create an image object called OpenFrameWorks image, and we're going to call this platform. First we'll start out with 50, see if that's enough. And we'll create another one called spinner. Or just spin character, or just, yes, let's call it spin. Call it spin. Wow, so you literally load that into each one. Okay, that's fine though. So spin dot load. And what we're going to load is actually this. Let's just make that easier. Gold coin.png. Okay, good. Gold coin.png. Okay. All right. Better? Okay. We're going to do very similar to this other one. We have, what, 50 platforms? So we're going to go platform subi.load images. For now, we'll just load, we're going to call this green. For now, we'll just load green. Green JPG. Okay, so all the platforms are the same color. And we want to set, okay. So what will that do? This is 750 by 750. That's crazy. Nice detail, but don't think we're going to need that. Like 750 by 750, that's a huge... It's going to take up a lot of memory. In fact, let's just go in, open with Paint. Let's shrink that down. Just go like this. There. We're only going to want like... Even that's a lot. Let's do 64 by 64, I guess. But there. Cut. Paste. Save. Okay, so is that a lot smaller now? Right. $64 by 64. Okay, great. So that's a lot of savings, obviously. Let's do that. So there we go. So when we're setting up the platforms, we might as well have see, I just do position as separate floats. That'll work for now. Eventually we'll create an object and include an image and yeah, anyways, float. We'll just call this platform X 50, platform Y 50. Okay. And I realize each one's 64 by 64, which will give us $30. So we really only need 30, but we have 50. Alright, if you want to just do 30, that's fine. It'll save, you know, in the long run. So we have platform 30, platform X, platform Y 30, and that will be the coordinates. Let's go into here. 30. The X is going to go from... Well, speaking of which, did I get rid of the calculator? Why did I do that? 64. So the first one will obviously be 0, then 64. Okay, good. So platform Y sub I. We're going to keep that towards the bottom of the screen. So and it's 64. So let's just go 1,000. Okay, so load. We load the coin. We load the platform. We're also going to need a coin. Let's call it this. Let's see, absolute center of the screen. How big is this gold coin? 256 by 256, like that? Oh, that's not bad. Okay, so half of that's 128, and then 1920, half that's 960 minus 128, so 832. That's where we're going. Going to start at 832, spin Y. And if this one starts at 1,000, so minus 128, so what is that? 872? Maybe. Okay, so that's fine. And then see what that does. So we're not going to update, we're just going to draw and see what happens. Here's what we need to do right here. So spin.draw, spin X, spin Y. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I might actually have a beer. This is easier than I thought. That's my motivation for programming today, is if I get through this, at least getting a single row platform at the bottom and a wheel or some kind of character on the screen. So let's go platform subi.draw platform x sub I, comma platform y sub I. Is that it? That be it? Okay, let's see. See what that does. We just set it up and drew it. Uh-oh, we have problems. Do we have problems? What do we have problems? Undeclared identifier? Oh. Well, it's a mouse position that we don't use, but did I comment it out? Oh, it's probably there. I forgot variables are over here, so. Oh wait, OF vector 2F. I like that. Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm going to change my code right now to that. I want to use that platform XY30. What was that? Visual Studio. Oh my god. And then we'll just call that spin XY. Okay. Save that. So we're going to use this vector 2. I think it's better. I like it. So we'll have spin xy.x and spin xy.y. Perfect. Right here we'll just use platform xy sub I dot x equals I times 64. Platform xy sub I dot y equals 1000. .of, .of. Oh, I don't know why I use a float, but whatever. Undeclared identifier, what? Huh? Oh. I didn't cover all the instances that I created. Bastard. You bastard. xy.x, xy.y. Compile, compile. Run. Okay, so it draws it on the screen. Oh, that's, oh, because I'm showing the, okay. So that makes it a little better. We can just bring everything up. Definitely bring everything up. What's good is it's all right here, so boom. We're going up by 100, boys. Whoops, did I also do the x by 100? I don't want to do that. No. Nice, so we want to go up a little bit higher, 128 higher, because it looks like it's exactly 128. Or wait, that's not, well, that's okay, it'll work. Oh, wait a minute, what the heck? Oh, you didn't do 100, you did. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba da 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 da. Probably did the other one. Okay, so it's floating, but that's fine. Let's just bring it down. There. Okay, so that's really cool. It's going to be a platformer. All right, thanks for tuning in. We're going to do more later, and I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to go get a beer.